When no one else sees your potential, you must see it yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one can truly understand the fire that burns inside you. People only see the surface, your struggles, your failures, your silence, but they don't see the late nights, the sacrifices, the countless moments you've doubted yourself and still kept going. The truth is, no one is supposed to believe in your dream as much as you do. That as your job, that as your responsibility. Self-belief isn't arrogance, it as faith. It's the quiet confidence that tells you, I may not be there yet, but I will be. When the world doubts you, it's easy to start doubting yourself too. You begin to question whether you were good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to make it happen. But here's the thing. Every person who has ever achieved greatness faced that same doubt. Every legend started as a nobody. Every success story began with someone being underestimated. The difference is that they didn't wait for approval, they created it. They trusted their process even when no one else did. Believing in yourself means being your own biggest supporter when everyone else turns their back. It means picking yourself up after failure and saying, I still have more left in me. It means showing up day after day even when you don't see immediate results. Because the power of self-belief lies in consistency, in the decision to keep moving forward despite rejection, despite criticism, despite fear. There will be moments when your own reflection seems like your only ally, when the people you thought would support you suddenly go silent, when your vision feels too big for others to understand. That's when you must hold your ground. That's when you must remind yourself why you started. You don't need validation from anyone to chase your dreams. You only need the courage to start, the discipline to continue, and the faith to finish. Self-belief is not about ignoring your weaknesses. It's about accepting them and still choosing to rise. It's about saying, yes, I have flaws, yes, I've made mistakes, but I'm still capable, I'm still worthy. The world often tries to define your worth based on your current situation, but you must define it based on your potential. Because potential isn't visible to the naked eye, it lives inside you, and only you can bring it to life through persistence and vision. Think of every person who told you you can't. Every person who doubted your dream. They were not your enemies. They were your motivators. Their disbelief is proof that your dream is bigger than their imagination. Let that push you. Let it ignite something powerful inside you. Because once you start believing in yourself, truly believing, the opinions of others begin to lose their power. You stop chasing acceptance and start chasing excellence. There will always be noise, people judging, criticizing, laughing, or ignoring you. But remember this, silence their voices by letting your results speak. Nothing is louder than success earned through self-belief. Nothing is stronger than the heart of someone who refused to give up when no one else cared. When no one sees your potential, it's not the end, it's the beginning. Because that's the moment you discover who you really are. It's easy to keep going when everyone is cheering for you, but real strength is built in solitude. Real confidence grows when no one claps for you. Real belief is tested when the world doubts you. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need one person, you. Because when you believe in yourself, everything starts to change. Your mindset shifts. Your energy grows. You start attracting opportunities you once thought were impossible. The doors that were once closed begin to open, not because the world suddenly changes, but because your inner world does. So hold your vision close. Protect it. Nurture it. You are capable of more than others can see. You are walking a path that's yours alone, and sometimes that means walking it alone. But that's okay. The loneliness, the doubt, the struggle, they are shaping you into the person who can handle the success you're chasing. Your potential doesn't need permission to shine. You don't need a crowd to believe in your worth. You just need the courage to keep showing up, the patience to keep growing, and the faith to keep believing, especially when no one else does. Use people's disbelief as motivation, not discouragement. Every you can should become your reason to prove that you can. Because the truth is, doubt is one of the most powerful fuels in the world if you know how to use it. When people say you are not capable, They were not defining your limits, they were revealing their own. What they see as impossible is only a reflection of their fear, not your potential. And if you let that fear infect your mind, it will destroy your dreams before they even have a chance to live. But if you transform that disbelief into drive, it becomes unstoppable energy. When people doubt you, it hurts. There's no denying that, especially when the doubt comes from people you love or respect. But pain has two directions. It can either break you or build you. The moment someone says you will never make it, you have a choice. You can accept their words and give up, or you can use them as motivation to go harder, to push further, and to rise higher, because there's no better revenge than success born from persistence. Think of every no you've ever heard, every person who underestimated you, every eye that rolled when you talked about your dreams. Those moments were gifts in disguise. They were sparks meant to ignite your determination. Great achievers don't rise in comfort, they rise in challenge. The greatest stories are written by people who were told they couldn't write one. When you turn doubt into drive, you become immune to negativity. The world's disbelief no longer slows you down, it sharpens your focus. Using disbelief as motivation means understanding that not everyone will see your vision. And that's okay, they don't have to. It's your dream, not theirs. Most people judge what they can't understand. They see your current struggle, not your future strength. They see where you are, not where you are going. But you see the big picture, and that's what matters. You don't need to convince anyone of your potential. Your results will do that one day. Until then, let every doubt become a reminder of what you were fighting for. Every time someone says, you can imagine those words as fuel for your fire. Let them echo in your mind when you feel tired, when you want to quit, when progress feels slow. Remember their disbelief and let it push you one more step forward. Because the sweetest victories are not just about achieving success, they were about proving that you were always capable, even when no one believed. There's a hidden power in rejection and disbelief. It forces you to work harder, smarter, and stronger. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you focus. It makes you self-reliant. When the world turns against you, you learn how to stand on your own. You start depending less on validation and more on discipline. And in that process, you become unstoppable. The people who told you can aren't villains. They were part of your training. They help build the toughness you'll need for the road ahead. Because every great achievement comes with resistance. The greater your vision, the greater the opposition. So when people doubt you, don't be discouraged, be grateful. Their disbelief is a sign that you aiming high enough to scare them. Let their doubt drive you into action. Let it remind you why you started. Turn every insult, every criticism, every moment of doubt into fuel for your purpose. When someone says you will fail, say, watch me. When they say you're not good enough, say, I'll become better. When they say it's impossible, say it's already in progress. This mindset separates dreamers from doers, talkers from achievers, doubters from believers. You don't need to argue with people who doubt you, just outwork them. You don't need to prove your worth through words, prove it through results. Silence is powerful when it's backed by progress. Every small win, every late night, every step forward is proof that their disbelief was wrong. Because success doesn't need to be announced, it speaks for itself. So, the next time someone tells you that you can smile. Let it remind you that you're on the right path. Let it light a fire under your feet. Let it push you to work when others rest. Because one day the same people who doubted you will tell your story as an example of perseverance. They'll say they always knew you would make it, and you will know the truth. Their disbelief didn't stop you. It shaped you. It trained you. It made you strong enough to turn you can into I did. Stop seeking validation. Start taking consistent action toward your goals. Results will speak louder than opinions, because too many dreams die, waiting for approval that never comes. Too many people waste years trying to impress others instead of building something that impresses themselves. The truth is, no one owes you validation. No one needs to believe in your vision for it to be real. Your dreams become real the moment you decide to act, not the moment someone claps for you. Validation is a trap disguised as motivation. It feels good when people praise you, when they notice your progress, when they say you're doing great. But if your drive depends on their approval, you will never have control over your destiny. Because people's opinions change, one day they'll cheer for you, the next day they'll doubt you. You can build consistency on something so unstable. The only foundation strong enough to carry your goals is your own commitment. When you stop seeking validation, you start reclaiming your power. You stop waiting for permission to grow, to try, to fail, and to rise. You stop letting fear of judgment dictate your actions. You start realizing that the only voice that truly matters is the one inside you, the one that says, keep going. Every time you act without seeking approval, you strengthen that inner voice. You start trusting yourself more. And that trust is what creates unstoppable momentum. Consistent action doesn't require a spotlight. It requires discipline. It's about doing the work every single day, even when no one's watching, even when there's no applause, even when you feel invisible. Because progress happens in silence long before the world takes notice. The strongest people don't announce their plans, they build them. They don't need validation because they already know their worth. They let their results do the talking, and results always speak louder than words, louder than opinions, louder than doubt. It's easy to get caught up in what others think. We live in a world that measures success through likes, followers, and recognition, but none of that defines real achievement. What defines it is effort, the hours you put in, the sacrifices you make, the habits you build when no one's clapping. The people you admire didn't get there by chasing validation, they got there by chasing progress. They weren't focused on being seen, they were focused on becoming great. The moment you stop asking, will they like this, and start asking, will this move me forward, your life changes. Your energy shifts from pleasing people to building purpose. You stop performing for others and start producing for yourself. You stop measuring success by opinions and start measuring it by growth. And when you operate from that mindset, validation becomes irrelevant because your work becomes your voice. You'll find that people start noticing only after you've already built something. That's how it works. First they ignore you, then they question you, then they ask how you did it. So don't waste your energy explaining yourself now. Don't beg people to understand your journey. Just keep working. Keep showing you. Keep putting one step in front of the other. Because when your results arrive, they'll silence every doubt without you saying a word. Every great success story has a silent phase, the phase where no one believes, no one notices, and no one supports. That's where most people quit. But the ones who push through that silence are the ones who make history. You don't need the world to validate your effort right now. You just need to stay consistent. Because consistency turns small steps into giant leaps and quiet progress into undeniable proof. Validation fades, but results last. The applause will stop, but the work you've done will keep speaking. You can either spend your life chasing approval, or you can spend it creating something that earns respect. The choice is yours. One path gives you temporary happiness, the other gives you lasting fulfillment. So stop waiting for people to believe in you. Believe in your effort. Stop waiting for someone to say you're ready. Start before you feel ready. Stop seeking validation from those who don't understand your vision and start building a future that proves your vision was worth believing in. Because once you commit to action, once you focus on consistency over approval, your results will do all the talking. And when they do, every opinion that once held you back will fade into silence, replaced by the undeniable truth of what you've accomplished through relentless, self-driven action. Stay committed to your dream even if no one understands it now. Remember, greatness is often misunderstood at first, because the truth is, most people can see what you see. They can feel what you feel. Your dream was given to you, not to them. And that means only you can truly understand its purpose, its power, and its potential. The world might doubt you now, but that's how every great story begins, with disbelief, confusion, and silence. Every dreamer who ever changed the world faced moments when no one understood them, when they were told they were crazy, unrealistic, or chasing something impossible. People laughed at their ideas, questioned their plans, and doubted their ability. but they kept going. They didn't T-stop because others couldn't T-see their vision. They stayed committed even when walking alone, even when misunderstood. Because deep down they knew that every big dream sounds impossible until it's done. When you commit to a dream, you have to accept that the journey won't be understood by everyone. People will doubt your choices, criticize your direction, and try to pull you back to comfort. They'll tell you to be practical, to play it safe, to do what everyone else is doing. But comfort never built greatness. Safety never created history. You must be willing to look foolish today to be respected tomorrow. You must be willing to walk a lonely road if it leads to your purpose. Commitment means showing up every day even when progress feels invisible, even when the dream feels distant. It's easy to stay committed when everything is going right. But true commitment is tested when nothing seems to be working. That's when you discover what you were really made of. That's when you learn whether your dream is just a wish or a calling. Greatness is misunderstood because it breaks patterns. It challenges normality. It goes against what people are used to seeing. When you try to create something different, people get uncomfortable not because you re-wrong, but because you re-rare. The world doesn't immediately accept what it doesn't understand. That's why you can rely on others to validate your path. You have to trust your vision, even when it's invisible to everyone else. Think about the great inventors, creators, and leaders throughout history. They were doubted, laughed at, and criticized right until the moment their success became undeniable. No one understood their dreams in the beginning. Some were called failures, others were called insane. But they stayed consistent. They stayed committed. They believed in what they were building even when the world didn't. And that's exactly what you must do. You don't need everyone to believe in your dream. You just need the strength to protect it. You need to guard it from negativity, from doubt, from fear. Because the earlier stages of a dream are fragile. One harsh opinion, one careless word, one moment of doubt can destroy it if you are not strong enough to stand by it. So be your dream's protector. Be its warrior. Be the one who keeps believing when no one else does. Every time someone misunderstands your purpose, take it as a sign that you were doing something uncommon. Ordinary people are always misunderstood at first because they're rebuilding something extraordinary. Your dream is not meant to be obvious, it's meant to be discovered. And that discovery happens only when you stay patient, persistent, and passionate no matter how long it takes. Staying committed also means accepting isolation. There will be times when you will feel unseen, unheard, and unsupported. But solitude is not a curse, it's a training ground. It's where vision becomes clearer and strength becomes deeper. The silence around you is emptiness. It's space for growth. Every quiet moment, every lonely night, every setback is shaping you into the person your dream needs you to become. Remember, people often judge dreams by their beginnings, not their endings. They see your struggle but not your potential. They see your effort but not your destiny. So don't waste your energy trying to make them understand. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to become so good, so consistent, and so successful that one day they'll have no choice but to understand. So stay loyal to your vision. Stay dedicated to your purpose. Keep showing up even when it feels like no one's watching. Because every step you take in silence brings you closer to the moment when the world will finally see what you've seen all along. Greatness doesn't need to be understood right now. It only needs to be pursued. And when the time comes, those who doubted you will realize that your persistence was never foolish. It was the foundation of something extraordinary. Rejection and doubt can hurt, but channel that pain into relentless effort. Let it build your strength, discipline, and hunger to succeed, because pain, when used correctly, is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Every rejection, every no, every doubt you face carries a lesson, a message, a hidden opportunity. Most people let rejection break them. They take it personally, they give up, they start to believe the voices that say they were not enough. But the ones who truly rise, they do something different. They turn pain into power. They take every wound and use it as fuel to push harder, to grow stronger, and to become unstoppable. Rejection isn't the end of your story. It's the test before the breakthrough. It's life S way of asking, how badly do you really want it? Because if your desire disappears the moment you were rejected, then you didn't truly want it. Real passion, real purpose doesn't fade under rejection. It intensifies. It grows stronger every time you retold no. The more doors that close on you, the more determined you should become to build your own. When people doubt you, it's not proof that you refailing, it is proof that you retrying something bold. Doubt is a natural response to dreams that others can comprehend, and the truth is, the greater your vision, the more resistance you will face. But resistance builds strength. Just like muscles grow through tension and struggle, your mindset grows through rejection and doubt. Every painful experience is preparing you for something bigger. The key is to stop avoiding pain and start using it. Run from rejection, learn from it. Let doubt discourage you, let it drive you. When you fail, analyze why. When someone turns you down, ask what you can improve. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth is forged in discomfort, in moments of disappointment and defeat. If you can stay focused through the pain, you will come out stronger than ever before. Rejection should be your motivation, not your excuse. Too many people give up after being told no a few times. They think rejection means they were not good enough, but that's not true. Rejection often means you being redirected, pushed toward a path that is better suited for you. Sometimes life closes one door to guide you toward a door that leads to your destiny. You just have to trust the process and keep moving. When you channel pain into effort, something powerful happens inside you. You develop resilience, the kind of strength that can be shaken by opinions, setbacks, or failure. You learn discipline, the ability to keep working when motivation fades. You discover hunger, the kind that keeps you chasing your dream even when it feels impossible. Pain builds all three of these traits, but only if you refuse to quit. Discipline means showing up when you retire. D. It means working even when no one's watching. It means putting in the effort after failure, after heartbreak, after rejection. It's easy to stay motivated when things go your way, but the real test comes when they don't. That's where winners are made, in the moments when they have every reason to give up but choose to keep going anyway. Hunger is born from rejection. Every no you hear should make you hungrier to find a yes. Every person who doubts you should make you want to prove them wrong. Let their disbelief become your energy. Let your frustration become focus. Don't waste your pain, invest it into your progress, because pain that S ignored will weaken you, but pain that S transformed will empower you. Every successful person has been rejected by people, by opportunities, by life itself. But they didn't let that define them. They used those moments as fuel to work harder, smarter, and longer. They let rejection refine their approach, not ruin their ambition. They turned I'll show you into their daily mantra. That's what it means to channel pain into relentless effort. The truth is, rejection and doubt will never disappear. They'll follow you at every level. The difference is how you respond. You can let them control you, or you can use them to create something greater. Every time you hurt, remember, this pain is temporary, but the strength you build from it is permanent. So don't let rejection break your spirit. Let it sharpen your focus. Don't let doubt destroy your drive. Let it challenge you to rise. Keep working, keep believing, and keep fighting, because every ounce of pain you feel today is preparing you for the power you will hold tomorrow. The pain you're re-experiencing now is not punishment, it's preparation. It's shaping you into the person capable of achieving everything you've ever dreamed of, as long as you keep turning that pain into progress and that rejection into relentless pursuit of success. When no one believes in you, when doubt surrounds you, when rejection stings and the world turns its back, that's the moment you discover what you were truly made of. Because greatness is never born in comfort or acceptance, it's forged in silence, in struggle, in the lonely moments when only you can see the vision. The world may not recognize your potential now, but that doesn't mean it isn't real. What matters is that you believe in it. What matters is that you choose to keep moving forward, even when no one else understands your path. Self-belief is the foundation of every success story. It's the inner voice that says, keep going when the world tells you to stop. It's what keeps you fighting after failure, learning after rejection, and believing after disappointment. Because every no you face isn't the end, it's a test of your patience, your resilience, and your hunger. The world will always doubt what it cannot see. But your job is not to make them believe, your job is to make it happen. And when you do, the same people who once doubted you will tell others how they always knew you could make it. Use their disbelief as your drive. Every time someone says you can hear it as you must. Let their doubt push you harder. Let it be the fire that fuels your determination. Because people's opinions don't define your limits, you do. Those who underestimate you today will one day have no choice but to respect the results you built in silence. Every moment of disbelief is a chance to rise higher. Every rejection is a challenge to grow stronger. Every doubt is an opportunity to sharpen your focus and deepen your discipline. Stop waiting for validation. Stop seeking permission to be great. The truth is, you don't need anyone else's approval to chase your dream. Every second you spend trying to be understood by others is a second you not spending building your future. Take action. Stay consistent. Because results will always speak louder than opinions. The world may ignore you while you're reworking, but it can't ignore you once you've succeeded. Let your progress do the talking. Let your success tell the story. Commitment is the difference between dreamers and achievers. Most people quit because they expect quick results or instant recognition. But greatness takes time. It takes patience. It takes an unshakable commitment to your vision, even when the world thinks you've lost your mind. The greatest leaders, inventors, and visionaries were all misunderstood at first. People called them foolish, unrealistic, even crazy until their dreams became reality. So if people don't understand your dream right now, don't worry. It simply means you rethinking on a level they haven't reached yet. Stay focused, stay faithful, and stay the course. Rejection and doubt will hurt, but that pain can become your greatest source of power. Let it build your discipline. Let it sharpen your mindset. Every setback is a setup for growth if you refuse to quit. Pain doesn't mean you're losing, it means you're relearning. It's teaching you strength, endurance, and focus. Every time you get knocked down, get up stronger. Every time someone rejects you, take it as proof that you're re-aiming high. Rejection doesn't destroy real winners, it refines them. There will be days when you feel unseen, unheard, and unappreciated. Days when you question if your hard work is even worth it. But remember, every seed grows in darkness before it reaches the light. You are that seed, your time is coming. You just have to keep watering your dream with faith, consistency, and effort. Don't stop because the world isn't clapping yet. The applause will come later, but only if you don't quit now. The path to success is not meant to be easy or popular. It's meant to test you, shape you, and prepare you for what's ahead. The doubt you face today will one day become the story that inspires others. The rejection that breaks your heart today will one day be the reason someone else finds hope. You are not behind, you are in the process of becoming. So, keep believing when no one else does. Keep moving when no one is watching. Keep fighting when everything feels against you. Because one day your story will be the proof that persistence beats doubt, that belief beats rejection, and that hard work beats everything. Remember this, the world doesn't reward the doubters, it rewards the doers. You are capable, you are chosen. You are stronger than the pain, louder than the doubt, and braver than the fear that tries to hold you back. When no one believes in you, believe in yourself twice as much, because it's not the world's belief that changes your life, it's your own. And once you realize that, nothing and no one can stop you from becoming everything you were meant to be.